We also welcome this man to the UFC from France, Cyril Gane, who is just 3-0.
Look at this, look for a head and arm choke of the jiu-jitsu guy. Wow. And now the thing is, the problem for Gane is that,
there's the tap!
There's the tap!
Welcome to the UFC, Cyril Gane!
He was turning his back a lot in his Contender Series fights as well.
Oh! Did you hear that? Yeah. Sorry, of course you heard that.
Oh! Front kick to the face.
Oh, he's going
Why
for it.
not?
He's looking for the heel hook.
Oh, and he gets the tap! Wow!
Cyril Gane with submission number 2.
Wow!
Down the body shot. Going a left hand right to the damage there from Gane. Just showed you the numbers, and those are covered up again.
Your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, Cyril Gane.
We had a good flight. Here we are in Las Vegas. It's Monday. I think it's 11 p.m. already. So we are looking forward to have a great week. Let's go for that. That's what I'm talking about, sir. Better not pout and tell you why. Santa Claus coming to town. You know, everybody who's here, you know, they're here not just to work, not just to help me getting prepared. They're here like with sentimental side as well. You know, they're rooting for me.
If you are a fight fan, tomorrow night's card is the last card of the year on pay-per-view, and it's a badass card.
Yeah, I mean, even opening up with Junior Dos Santos and Cyril Gane.
Exactly.
What's the upside for someone like Cyril Gane if he beats Junior Dos Santos and he's, look at the guy's huge? Does he have a great upside?
Nothing but upside. It breaks him into the top 10. He's one of the biggest, scariest, hard-hitting dudes in the division, and he moves like a middleweight. He's here. He's going in against a guy who can break him into the top 10 with a win. Nothing but upside.
.246.5, the official weight for Junior Dos Santos. 247.5, the official weight for Cyril Gane. All right, with that, we get to the pay-per-view main card for UFC 256. First up in the heavyweight division, the former champion Junior Dos Santos versus Cyril Gane. Dateline, Las Vegas. It has been a year like no other. Former UFC heavyweight king Junior Dos Santos still approaches his training like a young lion. And tonight, with much fanfare, Gane finally ends a one-year layoff against a man who is by far his highest profile opponent and biggest threat to date. Well, Cyril Gane surfaced on the UFC radar just last year, but as 2020 comes to a close, he is approaching contention. That means bigger names and bigger fights. Tonight, he draws Junior Dos Santos. Unbeaten Frenchman Cyril Gane seems to possess that championship potential. But to move closer to the top, he first has to vanquish Junior Dos Santos here tonight.
I see a lot of potential in this guy, you know. No doubt he's gonna have a good future, but only in the future. Right now, it's still my time.
With just 3 pro fights under his belt, Cyril Gane was relatively unknown when he made it to the UFC in 2019.
I'm a young fighter. I have a little background, but I'm confident and I'm sure I have a real room to grow, and I'm going to show you tonight.
When you're looking at a guy with this much potential and that's this exciting,
it's just more time in the gym.
Yes.
I think it just makes him hungrier.
Yeah, he cut me off quick in our fighter meeting. He's like, no, I don't want that pressure. I don't want the title fight right now. And Joe, to your point, he did talk about the developmental time and how much confidence he has gained in his skills. Junior Dos Santos, 23rd UFC appearance. Joe, you've been there for most of them, including that debut against Fabricio Verdun back at UFC 90 in 2008. And this man has accomplished quite a lot since.
A tremendous underdog, and you've got to wonder if that is going to play a factor, like, because it seems like the odds makers are betting against him.
Ciryl Gane is 30 years of age, both fighters 6'4" tall. Just a pound discrepancy in weight. We'll see if Gane can maximize what is a 4-inch advantage in reach.
Fighting out of Paris, France, Ciryl Gane, Junior Dos Santos.
Matt Mitrione used to say, I take 2 steps backward, I'm on the fence in this 25-footer. Early submission attempt here from Gane.
Gane holding on to the neck.
If he's got him in the front headlock.
Gane is a willing grappler, 3 career wins by submission despite the Thai boxing credentials.
And to this point, he's probably landed very few strikes because he hasn't taken many chances.
There was a good inside low kick by Junior.
Nice inside leg kick there.
See how Gane does? He mixes up the speed of his kicks.
Having a lot of success out of the southpaw stance. Beautifully placed with a body kick there.
Watch the jab to the body here.
Oh,
Gane's conventional.
Oh, Junior with a spinning back kick to the body.
Yeah, that was nice. Appeared to
Oh, there's that left hook. There's that left hook. And a right hand.
Keep your hands up. When he switches stance, he's going to kick you in the head. You have to surprise him with a takedown, too. Move your upper body.
Gane is mixing up his range very well. You know, it looks like he's going to throw a jab, then he throws that inside low kick.
I think it's key that Dos Santos gets on his shadow and stops sitting on the outside net kicking range.
He just landed a good right hand there.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Stadia, rated M for mature.
You heard him. You heard him. You heard him with a jab, Joe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he heard him. Oh, that might be it.
Ciryl Gane flattens Junior Dos Santos.
Great performance by Ciryl Gane. I mean, this is exactly what he needed to do in this spot.
It really is, and he showed such a composed, technical game. Here we see, look at that, pops that jab and really stung Junior with that. And this is the one that Junior was complaining about. He felt like that was in the back of his head.
Trevor, what do you think here?
Let's see it here.
That's legal. He hits him. It actually touches the ear. If anything touches the ear, it's a legal shot.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Ciryl Gane.
You extended your undefeated streak. You put on a show against a great fighter, and you showed all of your skills.
Junior Dos Santos, you understand what is it? So yes, I'm really happy to did that great, and we will see for the future.
Ciryl Gane, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm curious, names like Jacare, names like Junior Dos Santos, you know, guys that are kind of, you know, established former champions but are on losing streaks. Would you look at those two guys as names that are potentially on the chopping block?
I mean, that's every weekend. I mean, we'll be talking about this next weekend too.
Not talking about his contract status, but that's 4 losses in a row for Junior and 4 by being knocked out. Do you think maybe it's time he starts looking at his future in fighting in general?
I do. Yep.
What did you make of the stoppage in the Junior Dos Santos Ciryl Gane fight? Junior seemed to take issue with it, saying he was behind the head.
Ciryl was throwing shots at him and then threw an elbow. I mean, they were squared up. You turned your back and he caught you on the back of the head.